Hi guys, it's Frankie from Frankie Tech. Good to see you guys again, and I'm here to share my camera test between the Mi 11 Ultra and the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Now, today's been a bit of a gloomy day, I'm not gonna lie, but I've gone forward and taken a collection of photos both day, evening, and night with these phones, and I'm gonna share the results with you here right now. But initially, let's talk about the camera specs of these phones, and let me tell you guys, what a joy it's been shooting with this Mi 11 Ultra. My gosh, everyone I've shown the quality of the images to, they all say it's a pretty amazing set of cameras on this phone. From the 50 megapixel main camera to the two IMX586 telephoto and ultra wide cameras, this thing is truly a beast in the camera department. But how will it do next to an iPhone 12 Pro Max, which in my opinion is still one of the best point and shoot cameras on the market, delivering excellent results despite having only a 12 megapixel main camera with a 12 megapixel ultra wide and 2.5 times optical zoom as well. And when it comes to video, we have up to 8K 30 FPS with 4K 60 on the Mi 11 Ultra, and the iPhone 12 Pro Max has 4K 60 capable on all of its cameras, including the front cameras. And let's just talk about the camera module difference between these phones. What a difference it is. It is just nuts to see what this phone is bringing versus this giant camera module on the Mi 11 Ultra. And a sensor, guys, the GN2, that is 5 times larger than the main sensor on the 12 Pro Max. But is this giant GN2 sensor on the Mi 11 Ultra gonna be good enough, especially with this kind of early software on this phone, to take on the best point and shoot camera, in my opinion, in the iPhone 12 Pro Max? Well, I've taken a number of samples on this fairly gloomy day, so let's do it, guys. Have a look at these samples and let's talk about them when we get back. This is rear-facing video on the Mi 11 Ultra and the iPhone 12 Pro Max, shooting in 4K 30 FPS, and a gloomy day here in Hong Kong, man. Just no luck with the weather. ever in this town. But still gonna do this comparison between these phones. Listen to the mics, hear how they sound, and hit me up in the comments. What do you think? And this is front-facing video on the Mi 11 Ultra and the iPhone 12 Pro Max, shooting in Full HD on the Ultra and 4K 30 FPS on the Max. And I think the Max looks a bit more true to life, but the Ultra looks more dynamic in terms of its imagery. Hope you guys are doing well, having a great weekend, and loving this Ultra so far, guys. Incredible device. But hit me up in the comments. What do you think? Alright guys, so what'd you think? Did the Mi 11 Ultra take the cake, or did the iPhone 12 Pro Max? Is it still the best point and shoot camera on the market? Let me just say this, guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I did not expect the results that I got from this Mi 11 Ultra. I knew they were going to be good, but the zoom shots on this phone were incredible. Now, let me tell you this. The color science between these two phones is very different. The Mi 11 Ultra tends towards more of a cooler tone, while the iPhone 12 Pro Max tends towards a warmer tone. Yet at the same time, with a lot of these shots, I showed my wife the photos and she preferred the Mi 11 Ultra photos over the 12 Pro Max. Now, I think in certain kind of lighting, the 12 Pro Max still creates terrific HDR level images, but when you look at what this phone is able to provide in terms of the zoom shots, this is the best quality zoom at night that I've ever seen on a phone that I've ever tested. It is just bonkers what this phone can do in the evening shots, and of course being able to use the rear cameras for your selfies made a big difference as well. And yet in video, I think there's a little bit of software work that needs to happen on this Mi 11 Ultra. It's still not perfect. While the 12 Pro Max is still, in my opinion, the gold standard of video, and it continues that tradition. And you always question, guys, what camera do I use to film these street tech videos? It's this right here. What camera is filming this top-down video? It's another iPhone. The iPhone is still, in my opinion, the gold standard for video. So when it comes to video, I give it to the 12 Pro Max. But when you talk about the photos, the stills, and the overall zoom shots, and I guess if you wanted to give an award for just future potential, in my opinion, folks, the Mi 11 Ultra has the most room to grow between these two phones. The 12 Pro Max is terrific. It'll continue to be in my pocket as the best point and shoot camera that I have. But let me tell you guys, if you want the ultimate camera on a smartphone, look no further than the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra. What a beast. But hit me up in the comments. Mi 11 Ultra or iPhone 12 Pro Max? Which would you pick? Hit me up in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And that's it for this video. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. And if you love the content of Frankie Tech, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for future updates. Stay tuned, guys, for more great content on the Mi 11 Ultra coming up. And this is where I leave you by saying, this is Frankie Tech signing off. Have a good one. Those nighttime zoom shots. Unbelievable.